Vediamo un attimo di caricare bene tutto. Vediamo se è a posto. Ok. Proseguiamo così concludiamo
Fitting place for the illustrious
questo
Dr. Reed.
pezzo.
You shouldn't be here.
Ok.
It's locked, all right.
Vasvan was getting better with the treatment. I don't understand.
Allora, affrontatore ciclono.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Your heart might be in the right place, but you can't carry on with this blackmail.
Sì,
For
sentiamo un
God's
po'.
sake, Dorothy, it's extortion. It's a
Blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Ah, fammi un attimo sentire un po'.
Why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in
Ma è
sheep's
un lupo
clothing
travestito
murders
da
the poor
pecora
for
che
sport.
uccide.
I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her
Mi
for all
confondo
she's
tutto quello
got.
che è.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No, guarderò altro, ma devi... No, proviamo a fare
Listen
questo.
very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. All gone.
Cosa abbiamo fatto? Interessante. Intervista col vampiro. Sono disponibili altri cittadini da uccidere. Che è questo? Che succede?
This one stinks already. It's one of them! That's smart! Filthy piece of shit!
Ebbene sì. Un po' di danni. Porca miseria. Faccio a non farmi vedere. Ciao Sed, sorella. Ciao. Allora, devo continuare la missione. Ok. Dove che devo andare di qua? Fammi vedere la mappa perché sennò poi non me la cavo più. Allora, devo andare qui. Sì, tutto bene, tutto bene. Ho 1750. Ok, lì devo andare. Però fammi andare dove c'è. Qui. Questo bel posticino qua mi piace. Allora, fammi un attimo vedere.
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see. He worries about me then. Okay. Come on.
Perché non volevo entrare qua, in realtà. Però
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Però potrebbe esserci molto utile sta cosa. Ho cosa da dirci.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Allora, sentiamo un po' cosa da dirci.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died.
Ok.
Or was it after my father started bullying him?
Ma loro non lo sanno che siamo dei vampiri.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
Allora, vediamo un
But
po'.
you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Allora, qui abbiamo fatto già tutto. Vediamo un po' cosa da dirci.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day.
Non sto bene, sono
I'm
solo.
fine.
Sto...
I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes
Yeah, but
idiot
it's
things.
idiot.
That's all I have to say.
Ah,
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
allora, diamone
Do you need any
qualcosa.
medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
Diamogli la
You'll feel
medicina.
better with this, but you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Ma libera. Ah, ma perché questo... da solo... vabbè.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Allora, l'abbiamo curato. Questo... ci serve sempre una chiave. Lettera di rifiuto del lavoro. Allora, dobbiamo trovare il nostro rifugio, perché così possiamo sistemarci la vita.
Is there only pain and suffering?
Andiamo al nascondiglio, ci mettiamo a posto e poi... Che tristezza. Allora. Cosa possiamo fare? Perché qui abbiamo trovato un sacco di cose. Allora, fammi un attimo vedere un po'. Possiamo potenziare la nostra arma? Porca miseria. Ci manca sempre qualcosa. Però possiamo... Ah, non possiamo. Peccato, peccato. Però potenziare questa possiamo? Possiamo. Però non lo facciamo. So, bisogno di livello 2. Livello 3. Vanno aumentati. Missione d'attacco. Stabilimento. Questo non possiamo fare nulla. No, aspetta, potrei fare delle medicine, non si sa mai. Allora, fammi un attimo vedere un po' della stanchezza. Siamo a posto. Ok. Se c'è un po' a posto qua, abbiamo un po' di punti. Allora. Bene. Bene. 1000. 1000. E cosa possiamo potenziare? Livello 2, volume di sangue. Grande sete. Perfetto. Bene, abbiamo messo a posto anche il personaggio. Possiamo andare verso casa. Scomparso. Livello. Se andiamo a parlare con lui possiamo guarirlo. Porca vacca. indispensabile. Stanchezza, mal di testa, stanchezza e stanchezza. Potrei andare a vedere questi qua così li sistemo. Che non voglio avere malate. Vediamo un po'. Ok. Fammi un attimo capire. C'è un evento sconosciuto. Allora. Devo parlare così lo guariamo.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Allora, adesso dobbiamo andare da quello là a portargli la medicina. No, non è questo. Fammi un attimo capire dov'è che era. Dovrebbe essere andato di questa zona qua. Dov'è Dario Petrescu? Ma porca... Porca miseria. Qualcosa? Ok, vediamo un po'. Cosa è successo? No! Mazza, sei trasformata! Ciao lo shaman. Lo shaman. Sì. Scusa se ho sbagliato anche a dirlo. Ah, si è trasformata. 24, quindi meglio andarsene. Come ha fatto a trasformarsi? ...14 livelli di più di noi è un po' esagerato. Per ora. Allora, stato critico. Allora, meglio tornare indietro. Sì, il gioco è molto bello. Da come abbiamo visto, quella là si è trasformata in un coso... Dorothy Crane disperso. Recupero. Mi dice disperso. È successo qualcosa. Questa strada è giusta perché qua ho paura che sbaglio. No, la strada dovrebbe essere quella sbagliata. Di qua? No. Devo andare di qua, vero? Vabbè sì, devo andare di lì e poi andare dritto dall'altra parte. Di qua dice? No, dall'altra parte. Sì, giusto di qua.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy!
Pure! Porca miseria! Porca vacca! Porca miseria! No, sono morto, porca miseria. Erano un po' tanti, Soprattutto quel robot là gigante che spara quella cosa lì col fuoco, devo capire bene cosa fare. Qui dobbiamo andarcene e tornare all'ospedale. Mamma mia che roba. Allora, fammi vedere un po' quello che succede.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! Over there! There's one of them vermin! What's the leak, boys? Die, vermin!
Dai, vattene. Mamma mia. Mamma mia che roba. Vediamo se la strada è giusta. Sì, la strada dovrebbe essere giusta. Oh. Ok. Vediamo un po' con chi dobbiamo parlare per sistemare un po'. Ah, c'è un bel po' di gente qua. Allora, dottore... Questo qui, questo. Mi sa che questa è disperso. Forse è questo?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Allora, fammi un attimo vedere dei dettagli. Lui è in salute, boh, non mi serve.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Allora, vediamo.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Dare
You're
medicina.
lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Ok.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Allora, fammi un attimo vedere un po' qua. A chi dobbiamo guarire. C'è dalla peste. Un bel po' di gente però. Ma questo è in recupero.
It's locked. I cannot enter.
Allora, vediamo un po'. Ciao Wolf. Mi diceva lei che non doveva avere nessun problema. Fammi un attimo vedere. Sì, è un bel gioco. Allora, devo solo capire. Ah no, devo curare queste persone. Fammi un attimo vedere un po'. Uno era questo.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really. I think I caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead, yet smiling inside, Dr. Reed.
Allora, diamogli la
As long
medicina.
as you remain here, I will make sure you don't have to worry about your health.
Don't think you can do much about it. Damage is done.
Ok.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain.
Poi fammi un attimo vedere chi è malato. Deve essere il recupero. Recupero, devo dare questo qui. Sì, ma dov'è questo? Sarà in giro da qualche parte. Ah, lui era un altro che bisogna
Good
curare.
evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. But thanks anyway.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody's as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Ok.
Goodbye, Milton.
Allora, fammi vedere. Poi mi ricordo di averne un bel po' di... Per la stanchezza ne ho ancora una. Allora, vediamo a chi possiamo ancora darla. Recupero, recuperato. Devo recuperare anche questa, poi devo darli a questo e a questi due qua. Vediamo se riusciamo a... Forse è lei?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Fammi vedere, sì, è lei
Do you
stanca.
require medical assistance, Nurse?
I will be fine as soon as I can get some sleep.
Diamogli la medicina.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reed. Thank you.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Ok. Allora, mi sembra che adesso dobbiamo fare delle medicine. Forse è lui che deve essere guarito. Mi dice che è in salute. No, devo dare a questo e a questo, perché questo abbiamo curato. Devo dargli quello della stanchezza e questo qui del mal di testa. Non so, cura con il farmaco per il mal di testa. Vedere dov'è. Vediamo dove trovarlo però. Beh, cerchiamolo.
This hospital seems to be falling apart.
Dai, sentiamo un po' cosa da dire.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Allora, fammi sentire un po' cosa da dirci. Allora, facciamo questo.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Vediamo un attimo se da guarire stanchezza, anche lei.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Ok.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can come.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Allora, questo abbiamo fatto. No, aspetta.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Ok. Anche personali, non c'è niente.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Sì, sembra di sì.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Ok.
Doctor.
No, ma non è quello, ma che devo... È questo qua. Oswald Thatcher. Dove lo trovo però? Farmaco per la stanchezza. Devo fare un po' di farmaci per la stanchezza. Se mettevano a posto un paio di cose.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever.
Di qua. Paralleli. Paralleli. Allora, un attimo qua. Allora, fammi un attimo vedere. E questo per la Seps. Mi dice che soluzioni di ipoclorito di sodio ci mancano. Allora. Dovrebbe essere fuori. Facciamo un attimo a vedere la mappa, che così elimino questo. Questo devo andare da questa parte qua. Di alle spalle. Prima se lui ha qualcosa di ipoclorito, qualcosa del genere.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Bisogna fare un po' di affari.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Fucili di Milton. Manganello usato. Alluminio. Abbiamo preso tutto quello che poteva servirci. Fammi un attimo controllare. Sì, dovrei poi potenziare diverse cose. Sentiamo cosa da dire. Porca miseria, l'ha ucciso. Tan tan tan.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
No need to apologize, my lady. I know exactly what you endure.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
Non mi ha creato William.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a skull?
Creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Segreti.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals
Solo un
can
immortale
mentally
potente
their
può
progeny.
contattare mentalmente la propria
No
progenie.
vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an
Credo che a
unidentified
Londra
elder
c'è
is stalking
un...
the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a fool
Sarebbe un
would
discendente
create a
senza...
progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Io non lo so.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
L'ho trattata.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am.
Perché si avvicina a ciò che gli umani chiamano vampiri.
Forget what you think
Ti credi di sapere su di noi.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker?
No, Jonathan,
I have no clue.
Che sia uno.
But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your own condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Allora.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not.
Ma ricorda che anche uno squalo sorride prima di mordere.
Smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've
non è mai stata così critica.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form.
Tuttavia percepisco qualcosa di maligno.
I feel fear is merely waiting
Aspetta nell'ombra.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely it was the once glorious guard of
Priven.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous.
Sono pericolosi.
You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
Oh, fila, ok. Non ho detto tutto.
I bid you farewell, for now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Allora. Ciao Cosmo. Analizza il sangue di Razvan Vasil. Allora, facciamo un po' di indagini. Ah, hai abbastanza momenti per vedere una delle tue armi. Ok. Possibilmente il sangue aumentato. Perfetto. Posso potenziare questo trattamento il miglioramento, diminuisce il consumo di energia. Stordimento. Poi abbiamo il paletto, però abbiamo questo più potente. Non c'è la lingua in italiano. 18. Questo è molto più veloce. Mentre questo... Ah dai, possiamo potenziare anche questo. Mamma mia, abbiamo potenziato un sacco di roba. Quanti miglioramenti possiamo fare qua? Quindi abbiamo potenziato le armi. Sangue raffreddato acquoso.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu.
Questo spalma
Also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls.
Degli scarpe.
Is the
Questo è
London
andato di
vampire
vampiri.
epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Ok. Capitolo 3 siamo arrivati. Bene, bene, bene. Allora, devo solo sistemare... Un semplice versione di legno usata sia dalla polizia che dal gangster. Perché questo è meglio del paletto di comune. Adesso ci serve solo per stordire. Quindi questo facciamo un bel po' più di danni da stordimento. Poi... Allora, arrivo subito, Va bene. Vediamo un po' cosa qui. Attacco supremo. Allora, prende il controllo e lascia che sia la bestia a comandare per un breve periodo. E si lancia tutti i nemici intorno a te e li colpisci con furia. Crea un vaso di ombre ai piedi del tuo bersaglio prendendo vite. Le ombre interrompono un nemico nella zona e gli infliggono danni enormi. Allora mi dice, puoi concentrare il tuo potere per far bollire il sangue del tuo bersaglio, causando una violenta esplosione e infliggendolo un danno a ciò che si trova nelle vicinanze. 400, 600 e 200. Mettiamoli questo. Notte seguente. Raffreddore, dai, cosa possiamo guarire? Stanchezza. Stanchezza. Critico. Bronchite. La stanchezza. 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 Allora, hai abbastanza problemi di fare un fiero. Beh, siamo arrivati a livello 12. Okay.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different
Diverso da
from the
quello
one
che ho
I
visto
saw
in
in Europe.
Europa.
It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
Ho analizzato.
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stole, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here.
Si
But it is
scoprono
spreading
molte
and
cose
quickly.
che l'epidemia si
If we
diffonde in
don't act,
fretta.
the whole city could be lost.
Per l'intera città.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your
Il
expertise and
potrà
your blood,
isolare le
we could
proprietà.
isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
But the risk of infection using vampire blood could compound the situation.
I know, but your blood
Ora
now
il tuo sangue
carries
possiede
remarkable
proprietà
regenerative
rigenerative
properties.
straordinarie.
With our minds and your blood, there's nothing we couldn't cure.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery.
Ha fatto
Your mother
pubblicare.
published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
I need to talk to you, Edgar.
Please do so.
Oh, già che ci siamo.
Do you know anything about the vampire hunters in the East End?
Without a doubt, it's the Guard of Prewen. Zealots to the last man.
Where do they come from?
Non sentire cosa da dirci
The
questo?
Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention. But they concluded vampires were a scourge.
They're definitely well organized and equipped.
They're extremely dangerous, and not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral beast, and I, your accomplice.
Ok, questa parte l'abbiamo fatta, quindi sentiamo un po' cosa da dirci.
Financed by a vampire.
Yes, Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury. She's also our largest donor.
Ok.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night, don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me, I praise the lady's exemplary moral fiber.
Ok, adesso come l'ha conosciuta?
How did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position. It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
Allora, vediamo un po'.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such a very capable woman.
She was blackmailing Lady Ashbury. Thought she was murdering patients as some sick upper-class game.
Nurse Crane was playing a dangerous game. She's lucky Lady Ashbury abhors violence.
We'll talk later.
Allora, raggiungi il cimitero di Stonebridge. Vediamo dov'è. Cimitero è qua. Quindi noi dobbiamo andare verso di qua. È stesso un evento sconosciuto.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel.
Questo si prova ad essere un
What is it
vampiro.
like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Ma in salute.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost,
I fantasmi dei
or in your
demoni.
case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Peccato che noi siamo dei vampiri.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby.
Sento che mi guardano ogni volta che visito il giardino vicino all'obitorio.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and
Gli
women
uomini e delle donne che mi danno la caccia per
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
Oh, such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Allora, abbiamo capito che cosa qui si crede in un vampiro, ma non lo è. Fascinazione, devo capire bene che cosa
I'll leave
sia.
you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities. I never thought I would have to attend
Nel funerale di mia
sister's
sorella.
funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Siamo diventati anche più forti qua. È stato il quartiere critico.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Best be moving on.
Ma vediamo un attimo dove dobbiamo andare, perché noi dobbiamo passare di lì. Tornare indietro.
It's locked, all right.
Andare dall'altra parte, se no qui non possiamo. Ok, fuori vista. Un attimo, capire un attimo. Noi dobbiamo andare di lì. Ah, devo andare per forza di lì? No, boh. Capito, capito. Ho sbagliato, credo che si potesse passare di là. Poi se mi devo fare tutti i cacciatori qui, mannaggia loro. Vediamo un po'. Cosa dobbiamo fare? Quindi facciamo questo pezzo qui, così poi concludiamo questa live. Vediamo se volete ne facciamo un'altra. Scrivetemelo nei commenti, vediamo che cosa devo di fare, perché ho anche Fortnite, Noi dobbiamo andare di là. Però devo trovare un modo per non farci vedere. Dai, vieni su.
Dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Siamo riusciti a... Allora, siamo arrivati al cimitero. Allora, siamo arrivati al cimitero, qui possiamo anche togliere. Questo qui ci dice vedova in pericolo. Dobbiamo salvare sta vedova in pericolo.
Somebody help!
Porca miseria. Come deve averla salvata sta vedova? La dobbiamo salvare.
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
C'è un sacco di sangue in questa zona.
It's locked.
Porca miseria. Fa un po' schifo mangiare. Ok. Cosa lubrificante. Sto trovando un sacco di oggetti qua però, eh. Dove dovrei andare però? Ah, giusto di qua. Ciao sbordativo. Sì, volevo finire la storia di di questa parte qua, almeno per concluderla. Quindi adesso sono in un cimitero. Un cimitero, sì. La strada è giusta? La strada sembrerebbe giusta, se io vado giusto di qua.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
Partecipa al funerale. Ok.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery.
Mi porti a casa.
So tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but
Devi
accept it.
accettarlo.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company.
In compagnia mi spiace
So
molto per
sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How can I? I've destroyed my family. My poor mother. I can't even console her.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Allora, forse ha ragione, seguirò il suo consiglio.
I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your
Con se
peace.
stesso.
Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you.
Volersi confessare. Ah, quindi bisogna anche andare in chiesa, pure. Vedova in pericolo. No, non è più in pericolo una vedova. Dove qua? Oh, quindi devo tornare tutto indietro. Un casotto in... Mamma mia. Preso un colpo, qui adesso escono dalle tombe. Abbiamo sbloccato un nascondiglio, bene. Un altro nascondiglio. Che ci serviva. Se possiamo potenziare. No. Purtroppo no. Ok. Vediamo un po' anche sotto. Non si può. Beh dai, abbiamo trovato un nascondiglio che ci può esserci utile. Ok, adesso dobbiamo andare verso la chiesa.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent.
Richiede l'essere divino.
Soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion.
Ma chi è quello?
Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Mortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Dove sto andando, scusa? Ho sbagliato strada. Qui diventa veramente un posto un po' bruttino. Ok. Passiamo da un posto un po' più tranquillo. Porca miseria.
Best turn around if I were you. Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
Allora, vediamo dove siamo, perché qui abbiamo trovato un sacco di... Potrei andare giù di qua. Giù di qua, vero? Oppure salire di qua. Allora, se io mi trovo qua, posso andare... Benissimo. Ho trovato la strada giusta. Senza morire.
Yes?
What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond.
See?
I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Sono solo io in laurea, mi spiace, c'è gente che sarà...
She was my sister.
Non lo so, è sabato, devi pensarci.
What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Ok, quindi?
There. I confessed to that vicar. Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
Ok. Adesso devo andare verso l'ospedale. Questo posto è bello pieno di... Come posso fare? Devo per forza passare di qua, non c'è altro modo.
He's mine! I'll take it! We found one! God walks with thee!
Ecco, ci mancava anche questi. Ci mancavano anche queste qua la croce. Dai. Dai, dai. Perfetto. Siamo a livello 12 contro persone di livello 16. Siamo dei mostri proprio di potenza. Ma cosa vuole ancora questo?
Remember you.
Chi è? Chi è questo essere?
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
Ah, una mia creatura.
This is your doing.
È stato
You
a rendermi così.
made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You
E tu il nostro paladino. Paladino.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
be stilled, my child.
Tua comprensione.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly.
Vecchio veleno e un'ira ancora più antica.
Older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the
Buono, lo so chi sia.
Iron Spur.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
Vediamo un po' nella zona qua, perché abbiamo visto che su R1 come si vede questi sono solo stanchi, questi vai dispersa. Però quella della stanchezza le possiamo anche dare, solo che questa non riesco a sapere dov'è. Lo cercheremo più avanti. Stanchezza, raffreddore, stanchezza. E questo ha stanchezza. Il porto. Va bene, dai.
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied
Identità
entity.
incorporea.
Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind?
I will not let you down.
Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Già che ci siamo, diamogli qualcosa a questo. Dai che ti guarisco.
How is my son doing?
Allora.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No, I don't feel well, actually.
Diamogli sta medicina.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Ok.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Arrivo subito. Allora, vediamo un po'. Noi siamo arrivati qua. Vediamo un po'. L'abbiamo curata, sì. Vediamo con... Allora, il dottore... Chi è che dobbiamo ancora curare? Forse lei? Sì, la devo curare.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Allora, sentiamo un po' cosa ha da dirci qua. Sono qui da quanto tempo? Facciamo un po'.
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are
poi non
running
vado
out
più
of
avanti.
everything.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Allora, siamo indietro.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a
Un
test
singolo
result
passo
away from
dal compiere un miracolo.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Poi.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning
Guarda il
doctors.
dottore.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned. Milton is not the chatty type.
Ok, questo abbiamo parlato. Facciamo una dunque.
I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes. Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore.
Più per me sono
But here at the
come
Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke, but we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Allora.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this
No,
useless
tu.
life once and for all.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
In your position, I would suggest a more elaborate defense. Cynicism will not save you.
This isn't cynicism, it's realism. You still need me, Dr. Reed, and you know it.
chi è stata l'idea? Facciamo questa
Whose
roba qua.
idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
Allora, poi...
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reed.
Not under my watch, nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Ok.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
E anche questa l'abbiamo curata. Vediamo un po' chi ci manca. Cosa fai disperso? Allora ci manca questo è in recupero, quello è in recupero, ci manca questo qui. Ah, eccolo qua.
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes. This neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
Ah, abbiamo la medicina.
I will see you later. Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
Ok. Dove l'ha? Lui è in salute.
Disgust on every street corner. Daily routine.
Che è successo? Che è successo qua?
Jonathan, my sincere condolences for your loss.
Your kindness is much appreciated, my lady.
Is there anything you require?
I spied my mother at the funeral. Have you ever revealed yourself to a member of your family?
No, Jonathan. And I'd advise you even from thinking about it.
Cosa potrebbe succedere? Quindi
Are we then condemned to lie to those we love?
We are creatures of deception, my friend. But this is more for their sake than ours.
But what if I was close to someone and wished to tell them the truth?
Fear, loathing, disgust. And then they will plead to be turned. They will see it as salvation. Then there's the risk of gaining the attention of vampire hunters.
Are we condemned to attend the funerals of all we love?
Dying is the final act of life, Jonathan. Present company excluded.
Ok.
Goodbye, my lady. And
until we meet again.
Vorrei capire che cavolo è successo. Ma che cavolo è successo?
They belong to you now.
The life running in water.
Ma qui è morta la perpetua. Anche malamente. Allora.
How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're...
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Stanchezza, ok.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Allora, vediamo un po' qui delle domande. No, quindi possiamo curarla.
Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
Ok.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
E anche questo l'abbiamo fatto. Poi devo cercare l'altro medico, però ho visto che era in... non è che stasse benissimo. Dove lo trovo però? Il problema è questo. Dove lo si trova?
Disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Cioè, qui mi sembra che è successo qualcosa di grave però. Devo parlare con questo qui. Dov'è? dobbiamo cercarlo. Non è lui.
You look exhausted. You're pushing yourself too hard.
Aspetta un attimo. Mi manca un medico.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come to
Vediamo un po'.
difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Allora, questo pezzo l'abbiamo fatto, quindi...
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see the city is crumbling down? Today people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow we may be fighting for food.
Ok, mi sembra che per il resto siamo...
Of my own life. The pain. It's here again.
Mamma mia, qui è successo un casotto. Mamma mia.
And I thought last summer's epidemic was different.
Io vorrei sapere che è successo
If
lì.
there's anything I can do for you.
Goodbye, my lady. Until we meet again.
Perché nessuno mi dice cosa è successo qua?
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Che è successo di qua?
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
E chi vuole questo?
This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
Eh sì. Parliamo con lui.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Allora.
Very well. I'll help you.
I know this place means something to you. I have noticed how you suppress your appetite when around the staff and patients.
You need to know you can trust me, Edgar.
I do, dear fellow, I do.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the
Quello che
docks.
pensavo di aver salvato il
Seems he was
porto.
infected after all.
Era stato
Hampton
infettato.
became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured,
Okay.
I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Ok. Abbiamo parlato.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes
Ciao,
for the
gamers.
well-being of his flock.
Allora, andiamo
There's no
avanti.
other place he would go but the docks.
Allora. Noi cosa possiamo fare? Perché qua siamo un po' messi male. Allora, vediamo un po' se posso potenziare la mia arma. No. Possiamo potenziarla o no? Beh, sì, non siamo messi proprio così male, eh? 3. Ok, parte per un'impugnatura normale ci manca. Perfetto, però almeno un livello lo possiamo anche fare. Allora, vediamo un po'. Aumentare la vita. Livello 2, grande sete, passaporto. Spostamento, ora puoi toccare 3 sieri. Morso violento. Ok. Perfetto. Sono stati tutti sistemati. Polmonite. Ok, fammi un attimo capire. Provinci di Fashion a tornare alla WhiteChapel, ma lo faccio in un altro momento. E andare di lì. Se riesco a trovare il medico, se mi mancava.
How long must I wait, damn it? Blaming me will not further your agenda. A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods.
No, fammi.
Oh, Jonathan, I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman, butchered by some savage scowl.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent.
Sì, fine alla
There seems to be
morte.
no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most
Molto
powerful
influenza che
vampires
accoglie i
in
vampiri più
Britain and
potenti.
exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Ok.
Is this a sign? A hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
Have you embraced this woman? Like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life. Unless they ask.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon.
Bene, quella video io la facciamo dopo, E che devo andare verso il porto. La strada è giusta, fammi anche capire se è giusto la strada. Sì, stavo pensando di... Sono di livello molto alto però. L'importante è toglierli di mezzo. Coltello grande, un coltello grande di buona fattura con ucciso sulla lama.
This must be Clay Cox's knife. A fine blade.
Fa vedere un po' se la possiamo utilizzare come arma. No, quindi sarà un'arma secondaria. Nemmeno. È di buona fattura con un enorme inciso sulla lama.
No wonder he wants it back.
Abbiamo capito. Interessante.
Step away, sir. It's one of them!
Ok, vedo che siamo riusciti ad allontanarci. Sto chiedendo, ma la strada è giusta? Sembra che sia giusto. Oh, i soldi. Ok, devo andare verso il porto. Il porto ci porta qua. Ok. Siamo qui al porto. Sì. Sì, siamo quasi arrivati. Allora, fatemi capire. Allora, fammi un attimo capire dove posso trovare il... Allora, qua c'è un rifugio. Ottimo. Bene. Io posso anche sistemare un po' le armi, vediamo un po' se posso potenziare la mia spada. Ok. Ah, mi manca uno, parte di impugnatura normale. La bronchite non ne abbiamo. Ok.
Mark my words, miss.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off
Prova.
hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back.
Allora, qui dice di andare qua.
And hunting all these poor folk, you need to
Sentiamo.
catch him.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence.
Sentiamo cosa ha da dirci.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Allora.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him. Quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Ok. Ciao Sam. Allora.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Trova similmente una porta dell'Est End. Sì, ma io non volevo questa cosa, volevo che me lo mettessi qui. Porto occidentale. Caspita. Ma non c'è un modo per allontanare? Ok, devo capire dove andare qua perché... Allora... noi siamo qui.
Seems like the guard of Prewen is on Shoalhampton's trail too.
Ecco, lo sapevo.
Crush the leech, boys! Burn it, boys! Want some of this? Crush the leech, boys!
Qui faccio una brutta fine. Burn it, boys! No, sono morto, porca miseria. Che boss. C'è ancora un tentativo. C'è il lanciafiamme, come si fa a fermare il lanciafiamme? Porca!
Burn it, boys!
Mi ha ucciso subito. Mazza quanto è forte però. Sono livello 12, tu che a lanciafiamme, può richiamare la gente, no? Mazza che roba. Trovare il modo per sconfiggerlo. Se non riusciamo la facciamo poi nel prossimo episodio. Allora, non ho letto il livello, via.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Riproviamoci, dai.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
Mi ha tolto via un sacco di vita quelle. Ma quanti sono? Ok, vieni qua che adesso ti faccio fuori. Ok, ce l'abbiamo fatta. Mi hanno dato anche un'arma nuova. Posso di questa? Vediamo quanti danni mi fa questa pistoletta qui. 40. 89. Questa è la pistola Parabellum comune.
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage.
Di una furia accesa, questa è opera di Sin.
He's become a murderous beast.
Ok. Vediamo se adesso mappa. Siamo qui, il nostro obiettivo adesso è questo. Mazza, ma che roba sono? Allora, dov'è che dobbiamo andare dall'altra parte? Ok, proiettili. Ok. Qui devo capire dove devo andare. Porca vacca. Sono perso nei posti.
Sorry, sir. No admittance. Are you deaf?
Devo andare di qua? Vicinanze di un rifugio notturno. Rifugio notturno. Ok, scusatemi se stavate aspettando. Eccomi di ritorno, dobbiamo andare di lì. Di qua? Palle però. Che palle. Allora, siamo arrivati qua.
It's locked. Allora, un altro... Siamo arrivati in un nuovo ospedale. Mi piacerebbe salire un po' di livello. Quindi fare un controllo. Vediamo un attimo. Non trovato una nuova zona, vero? Questa zona qua. Il porto.
Sembra tranquillo. Adesso lasciamo perdere che è quella messo peggio. Poi andremo a risistemare. Ah, trovato.
Why the long face, Doctor? Is it all that worries you, Sean? My long face? Really?
This is a blessing for me, to become a Skal. Immortality gives me more time and energy, if truth be known, to run a shelter. What more could I want?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Arrivo subito. Bene tutto. Da sistemare. Ritorniamo alle vecchie sedie.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I have to see for myself. But your sense of purpose and calm gives me some relief.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Ok. Non è che sia un bel posto come ospedale. Ok. Perfetto. Vediamo un po' dove dobbiamo andare. Allora, fatemi un attimo vedere. Ah, l'obiettivo è qua. Ok. Bene. Sì. Mamma mia. Ok, dove sta? Trova l'entrata delle fogne. Porca miseria, mi sono trovato in un brutto posto. Morto. Sì. Sono messo proprio nei guai. Forse è meglio tornare nel nascondiglio, salire un po' di livello. Farò poi nel prossimo episodio, perché sennò qui facciamo una brutta fine. Allora, se io vado di qua,
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. I cannot enter.
Steady, boys! Ain't got one of them!
ma porca.
Shit! This one's mine! Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
Ma dove devo andare?
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Am I really cursed? It explains so much.
These parts will be running completely amok.
Quindi se trattamento migliorato, si consuma di energia. Sono i punti solo. Sì. Perfetto. Così abbiamo anche la nostra arma potenziata. Ah, non è questo qua. Ok. Allora, vediamo un po'. Fammi un attimo vedere, perché qui mi servono un sacco di punti. 1000. No, io vorrei prima di tutto potenziare quello che ho. 2000. Ok. Tredici. So che roba. Ok, devo potenziare il livello. Vabbè, ci vediamo poi nel prossimo episodio. Ciao a tutti.